Hi, Ms. Freeman. Come on in. Thank you for coming. I know that you had to take off of work. One of the secretaries told me that you were
Can
having
we
to take
hurry
off.
up and just get through with this? I left work to come here, and I'm really upset about it.
Yes, I understand, and I want to be able to
Well,
make
if you
sure.
understood what I was saying, you would help me.
Well, if you'd let me finish my sentence, then maybe we could resolve this. Could you please have a seat?
I'm not ready, okay? Because I don't have that much time. I have about 2 minutes.
So I understand that. So if you could have a seat,
I'm
2
not going to
minutes.
have a seat now.
You're not going to have
No,
a seat?
I'm not. I want to discuss.
Well, then we're not going to have this conversation, because if I can't have this conversation with you in a civil manner, there's no need
Well,
for us to
we're not
have this conference.
No, I just want you to listen. That's all I need you to do right now.
Okay,
is
so I'm
hear
listening. Go
my
ahead and talk.
needs.
I'm listening.
My needs.
But you're on your phone, ma'am.
Because I'm working. Hello? You haven't been, because my son hasn't learned a thing this semester. Oh, I'm so upset right now at the school. I'm so disappointed in everybody. I'm working 2 jobs to be able to care for my family. I'm a single mother. I can't be everywhere at the same time to watch over my son, and I expect them to do their part, and I'm doing the best I can to do mine. I'm gonna go to the school, and I'm gonna talk with his teachers, because I want to set up a plan for him so that he is successful.
Prior to me meeting with Ms. Freeman, things that were on my mind was the fact that I had reached out to Mom unsuccessfully a couple of times, actually. I know that she has a couple of jobs, but I'm not sure what more I'm supposed to do if I reach out to a parent and then there's nothing that they do to get back in contact with me. There's also the fact that I think because her son struggles with math, there are times that he's off task lots of times during class with talking. Even though I do redirect him, he does get back on task, but he doesn't stay on task for long once he's redirected. One of the things that I think would be a great next step for me and Ms. Freeman is for me to have probably once a week contact with her. So even though she does have the 2 jobs, she and I will need to come to some sort of agreement around what would be a common time that she and I can connect weekly, so that I can keep her updated on his progress, and also what are some things that we can ensure that are being done at home to hold her son accountable to his own learning. Hi, Ms. Freeman.
Hi.
It's nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Come
too,
on in.
Ms. McClinton.
I know you had to take off of work, and I appreciate you being able to come for us to talk about your son. I know it's difficult being able to get off of work, and I want to make sure that we get to a good place and that you feel heard today regarding what's going on with your son. So how can I help you?
I come today because I'm concerned. I just noticed that my son is failing his math class, and I wasn't notified. And I ask him every day, is he doing his work? Is everything okay? And he assures me that everything is fine. And then I find out last night that he's failing, and I'm really concerned that he's going to lose a credit.
Yeah, I did try to contact you about 3 weeks ago, and I know that we were unable to connect. And so at this point, he is struggling. He's really struggling in math right now. I'd love to hear from you a little bit more around what study time looks like at home for him.
Well, he assures me he is studying. I mean, I work a night job and I don't get home till about midnight. So, he's telling me he's doing everything that he needs to do. And, I believe my son.
So he hasn't contacted me, and we have our KIP phones, so he's able to call me when he's struggling. Does he have a cell phone?
We have a house phone.
You have a house phone?
We have a house phone.
Okay, is there something that you could do in terms of having a conversation with him and putting something in place where he's calling me each night regarding his homework? Even if we don't have homework, there are things that I know that he's been struggling with where I could sort of talk him through some additional work that he could be doing to get better at math. And I know I heard you say that you're concerned about him losing credit in math right now. We're still not, it's not too late for him to bounce back and to not lose that credit. So I'd like to make sure that you and I work together to figure this out for him. So I think next steps would be, I really would like to bring him in and have a conversation with him here present with the two of us so that he knows that you and I are on the same page about expectations, and then we can talk about some additional things that I can do here at school to support him, and what are some things that we can do at home to hold him accountable. Would that work for you if we call him in and have this conversation?
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
I really appreciate that. Thank you.